What's up guys, Steven Dux here. I know you guys are waiting. I told you guys our statistic will be posted on Friday, but we delayed until Saturday. Sorry, we are really busy and we're trying to get things done. So here it is. And here's our monthly report, and I'll be telling you how exactly I myself building my own spreadsheets and what do I track, and how to improve your exit, how to improve your entries, and how to maximum and minimize your losses and maximum your profit. So here it is. And here is our first monthly report, and I will be giving this out kind of freely, and will be improved into the next couple months. So our first report is going to be really easy, and we're going into more deeply later on. So make sure to pay attention. And here's how exactly I track and my thought process behind it. So here's our logo, and this content will be only for tier 2 and tier 3 members. So if you want to join our tier 2 or tier 3, make sure to visit our website at stevenduxy.com. I will put a link underneath my YouTube, and that'll be it. So let's get started. And that's our intro, and make sure to read it. And basically, we later on will be divided stocks into 3 categories: low float, mid cap, and large cap. And so because different caps of stocks, they react differently, because the higher the float is and the higher the market cap is, and the stock react slower and they react differently. So we have to split them into 3 different categories to make sure to get the really precise data. And also it's our first step to Duxinator. So next page. Alright, so this is parabolic short, and we basically track this using maximum squeezing percentage, and make sure to calculate what's your maximum gain percentage after a parabolic short. Now, according to this month statistics, and your average return will be around 25%. And if you took a look, what's the resistance, what's the support, and how we calculate it. And if you're a tier 2 member, you get to access to that. But on YouTube page will be only discuss what my thought process is. So we basically calculate each tickers and giving you what's your maximum gaining percentage. So next time we are shorting into a parabolic short, you get to know what's your average cover, and when you cover at that point, that's where typically parabolic short bounces. So you get to make the maximum of your profits in this pattern. I will be also include how far are you from the top tick, so what you can improve to improve your entry point. And basically, if you shorted 1.2 and you are like 12% of your top tick, and next time you can wait a little bit longer and hammer into the short based on statistics. So after we have enough data, and you will be more confident to go into a play and cover at the right point to gain maximum profits. So that's our thought process on parabolic short. And there's not more detail going into it, so I won't be going around this, but go ahead and access to the page if you're a tier 2 member, and you'll be get a hand of it. So next one, resistance holding. So we basically improve my thesis on my DVD. And how does statistics support my thesis? And basically, this will exactly tell you when you dip buying of a support, what's your maximum gain, and what's your exit supposed to be. So this will tell you exactly average percentage, where you need to take your maximum profits, and a lot more details in there as well. Won't be go over it. If you're interested, go ahead, review the page. Support holding as well, same as resistance. And the next one, I'll be going over some of my thought process on maximum short squeeze percentage. So the first thing I'm gonna go over is, okay, so if the shorts get squeezed, and how much do they get squeezed based on their market cap and float, and what's the average squeezing percentage based on 3 categories I just talked about: mid cap, small cap, and large cap. And the next time when you are shorting into a parabolic short on this specific market cap range, you can figure out where the top is based on statistics. And once we get enough samples, you will be more confident to go into a play and get your maximum profits. So to calculate where's the maximum short squeeze, you can also improve your entry. So you know exactly where the top, improve your exit, improve your entries. All the theses are based on my DVD, so you have to go in and study the DVD, study the strategy in there, and to understand what's going on in this monthly report. The next one I'm going to talk about is a new strategy I'm looking around. So open volume thesis is basically after you go into the market for so long, you understand the most volume traded in the morning, right? So the most volume traded in the morning, that means the most people went long and short into the same place. Now, if this candle gets failed and most people are going to panic because they are losing their money. So you use the open volume divided by the float, calculate what's the percentage what's the percentage in the float holding at this specific price. And if the percentage are high enough and the closing price is lower than the open price, we use pass. If the closing price is higher than the open price, we use fail. So we use that open volume divided by float percentage to be able to calculate, and using that percentage, let's say if the price fail or if the price pass, we can eventually find that percentage and use the statistics to find, okay, at this percentage, the stock is likely to close lower than the open price. So that's the basic thought process behind that, and that's our open volume and the pre-market gap percentage. So when you are shorting into something, into a gap up short, and you want to know what's the average gap up percentage after the market open. And because when you are shorting without a resistance, most people typically get emotional, they cover their shorts, or they panic, they sell their positions. So this statistics basically give you the average spike percentage after open. So either you are buying or either you are shorting, you know exactly the average percentage, and you know where you're gonna sell, you know where you're gonna buy. So, but using the statistics behind a strategy is really reliable, and if you have enough samples, you can back up your thesis. So that's my thought process on gap up short, and go ahead and read the introduction, our report, and make sure to go over the DVD, and because if you don't go over it, you won't be understand it. So that's our statistics report on our monthly report. And if you are tier 2 and tier 3 members, I hope you can understand it, and I hope this can improve your exit and entry. I spent a lot of time on it, so we'll be doing this every single month. And for yearly members, we will give you a yearly report after the end of the year. This is our report. I hope you guys like it. Enjoy. Thank you.